Here we go. We're back. It is time for After 9 on this post-Victoria Day Tuesday. Lisa, good morning. I'm Mike. That's Lisa. We're from AM800, Windsor, Ontario. Back to you.
Have you been out yet today?
I
been
have.
outside?
Just took Lulu for a WALK. It is sticky and warm out.
Did you give her a TREAT after your WALK?
No, not yet. We wait for the snuffle mat time at lunchtime.
Excuse me, the what?
The snuffle mat.
What's that?
It's like this kind of all these pieces of felt put together and glued onto this rubber mat so it doesn't move. And it's like a bouquet of felt. And you hide the TREATS in there, and then they have to like dig through and look for it.
Okay, so the point of that is to make some fun out of it, or
Yep.
okay, fun for you or fun for her?
You know, I think for her, I don't know. I guess that would be fun. You know, it's kind of like digging for treasure right in the living room.
Okay.
Yeah, the old snuffle mat.
Interesting. You know, it is really funny to see how many products are on the market for dogs that like weren't there even 10 years ago. I guess it's the same with kids and babies, right? Like since my kids were little, there's a whole slew of new things that parents just can't do without, right?
Yeah.
Have to have. But I remember dog sitting once. I think it was Marcus, actually. I'm trying to remember which dog it was because we dog sit different dogs from time to time. And Marcus is a big dog. And the bowl, his feed bowl, was like kind of like a corkscrew dish so that he wouldn't consume all his kibble in one shot. So it slows his eating down. Do you know what I mean? Have you seen one of those?
Yep, Tram had one of those.
Oh, is that right? Okay, so they don't gulp it. I think that's just so interesting. So cool what they come up with.
It is pretty amazing. So here's a little sample for you, Lisa, of the snuffle mat. And there it is. This dog's having a good time trying to find the treat inside.
Okay. So, and you give her the TREATSs in the snuffle mat, like for what purpose? Like, is it just like, okay, it's 11 o'clock, but
look how much fun he's having. Oh, look at that. You can even use it for your, what is that thing?
Guinea pig. Your guinea pig.
Your guinea pig, yeah.
So cute.
So there you go.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, it's kind of like a midday activity. You know, I'm busy in the yard or doing something. Here you go. Your snuffle mat. Have fun.
Oh, okay. So it keeps them occupied. So it's a way to kind of keep them busy.
Yeah.
I see. So say you were leaving the house to go to work or something and you wanted to distract Lulu, you would use the mat with the TREATSs.
Exactly.
Got it. And she'd be preoccupied with that and you could say, I get it now. I get it. I get it.
Thumbs up to the snuffle mat. Thumbs up. Okay, so, what did Norm have to say here? I'm searching for a miniature schnauzer. You should talk about how long the waiting lists are for dogs for a registered pure breed puppy. Yeah, the puppies are in high demand during the pandemic. Hopefully there is not a high demand for rescue
to get rid of them,
or a huge amount of rescue dogs available after the pandemic and people go back to work.
Right. I was wondering that too. I would find it so difficult to have a dog and then less than a year later give the dog up. Like
I don't know how people even do it after a week.
Well, true, right? You're so attached so quickly. And I get sometimes people get a dog and the dog is just like runs rampant and it's just more than you can handle. And it's like, I can't do this. It's not good for me, not good for the dog. Give it back. I get it. If it's pure hell from the moment you get the dog, fine. But I just, for reasons like, well, I'm at work, I don't have a lot of time anymore. I don't know how you do it. It
Or
would be
people
very
who
difficult.
like, oh, my dog's too old. You get rid of it now.
Well, it depends on the condition, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, if the dog is not well and you're not able to take care of it, that's one thing. But, to replace the old dog with the newer model just 'cause is not cool. Not cool. The only way I would give a dog back if we got a second one and it like attacked Lulu, or Lulu and the dog didn't get along, then...
Well, and if you have a dog and then you have kids and there's issues, obviously you can't have that either. But yeah, everybody, you're right. And I hope it's not that case where so many people have dogs and then things get back to normal. It's like, I don't really have time anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so coming up, why your barbecue could be making you fat. Okay, we'll get to that. Anything you would like to discuss first, though?
Is it a barbecue that has a lot of calories? So when you actually eat it, like if the knobs are really heavy and fat, you
do not
gain...
eat your barbecue.
Oh, okay. All right. We talked about a little bit about this earlier this morning. I thought this was so interesting. Our buying habits, right? Through this whole thing, like the toilet paper craze and the paper towels and the cleaning stuff and water hoarding, and all of that was so weird. And now that we're kind of coming out of the pandemic, more people are buying alarm clocks. Like, this is one of the things on the top of the list, like alarm clocks. It's like you kind of have to put yourself in people's minds. All right. Okay. Well, pretty soon I'm going to have to go back to work. I can't sleep till 9 and then start my day anymore. I've got to actually get up and go to work. So I got to get an alarm clock. Luggage.
What happened to the old one?
Well, and what happened to the good old phone?
Yeah.
Luggage up 400% from last year. All travel related products, I guess, are doing well because people are planning on traveling again. Like, get me the blank out of here. Teeth whitening strips. This is what you and I touched on earlier. And it's so funny, right? Because we've been wearing masks for so long and nobody had to really give a hoot about their smile, I guess. So teeth whitening strips, one of the biggest sellers in the past few months, according to Walmart. Yeah. Weird. Balloon
Rita
sales.
says you can't even buy a mop at Walmart right now.
Can't even buy what?
A mop.
Oh.
Is that because there's no mops, or it's can't go in that section?
Probably because there's no mops. I think everybody's bought them all up. New clothing. People are, starting to shop again for clothing. Razors. It's time to shave. So everybody outside my family is going to start to see me. Better start shaving.
I just need a haircut.
Yeah, you and everybody else.
Like, it doesn't look bad from this angle, but if you look at this.
Oh.
Out of
yeah,
control
what the
back
heck?
there. Something needs to be done.
You got a mullet.
I know. A little business in front, party in the back.
That's it. So, and condoms. Condoms are up because why?
Hook up.
Well, the bars and restaurants are going to be open and people are going to be looking for partners, I guess.
Guess so. All right. Well, what are you trying to find? I'm having the hardest time finding certain dimension lumber that I need for some projects around the place. I got to go to Lowe's today and pick some up. I ordered it Saturday. It was in stock in the store, and I wasn't able to pick it up until yesterday. I got the email. So from Saturday to yesterday? Yeah. That's not so bad. I don't know. I thought, that's why I love my hometown Home Hardware in LaSalle. I email them. 15 minutes later, they call me back and say it's ready. Come get it. And they don't have lumber there, eh? Not a lot, no. Not like they do at the big box stores. And yes, the price of lumber is insane right now. Yeah, what do you need with lumber? Building a gazebo. Oh, a gazebo. Do you not have a gazebo? I thought you had one. We had one of those things, the frames you put up, and then you put the canvas top on, and the canvas top is like 10 years old and ripped, and it's under a tree, so branches have come down on it. So I'm like, I'm going to build me one. I'm going to shingle the roof. I'm going to do it all.
Wow, that's a big project.
Yeah, it's not going well.
Do you have plans? Meaning like measurements plans, all
I found them on the internet.
Grid paper. Yeah. Oh, good. And so what are you using for your base to secure the legs? Are you drilling into the ground and cementing?
That has been a major issue, not because of I poured the footings.
You did?
Yeah, I got me some cement and some sono tubes.
Good.
Put them in the ground.
Yep.
Then I realized when I started putting up the posts, nothing is square. My math skills were off. I had to dig them all up. I am sour over this. I've wasted 2 weekends, and I'm like basically starting over because I suck at math.
Oh, no.
I had to have my dad, the engineer, come over and assist me yesterday, and he said, that's not square.
Oh, man. Well, isn't it a matter of like just...
The 3-4-5 rule.
What's that?
I didn't do it correctly. So you stake off your area, which is like 12 by 12, and then to find if it's a right angle, one way you measure 3 feet. So you're going 3 feet this way.
Yeah.
3 feet this way. 4 feet that way. And then from on the angle, it has to be 5 feet. Then it's square. 3-4-5 rule. Something went wrong when I did it.
You lost me at angle.
Yeah.
So okay, I get it, and I'm with you. Like I would be like, okay, 1 foot in front of the other, 1, 2, 3,
right.
4. Mark.
Look straight.
Yeah, right. Look right. Eyeball it. Looks fine to me.
I don't know. It'll line up. Sure, it'll be fine. Did all this work. Dug the holes, poured the cement in the footings, all that stuff. They turned out beautiful. Dig them all up, move them.
That's terrible.
Oh,
that's too
level
bad.
it all. I was devastated yesterday. I was a beaten man yesterday over this.
Yeah. Were you ready to just call in an expert?
Yeah.
At least just to put
Jimmy
in the footings. At least, that's it. Expert to put in the footings, and then you can handle the rest.
Yeah. Well, the footings look good. It's just you're in the wrong spot.
Yeah, that's hard, and then you got to dig up cement. Okay, I won't dwell on that because I know it's a sore spot.
Okay, let's get to the barbecue story then.
Yes, please.
This comes from a supplement company, a survey that barbecues are making people fat. The average person eats 3,000 calories at a barbecue, or the equivalent of a day and a half worth of food. Oh my God, it's a barbecue. Let's go nuts.
Oh, okay. So you're talking about a barbecue event, like we're having a barbecue party event, not the physical barbecue flip thingy.
Yeah, it's not necessarily barbecued food. It's just that maybe the food tastes so good you want more. 50% of barbecue diners go back for seconds. 12% want fourth helpings. Give me another burger there, Al.
Oh, that's not good. I can see that.
Would you like to name the most popular barbecue dishes?
Say that again?
The most popular things to barbecue. The most popular barbecue dishes.
Oh, you got to have potato salad.
No, the stuff you actually make on the barbecue.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of the barbecue event still.
No, we're talking the actual thing with the lid and everything.
And the jello thingy. Okay. Well, it's got to be a cheeseburger.
Yeah, burger is on there. That's number 1.
Steak,
my favorite.
You got to have your shish kebabs.
Got your shish kebabs on there, yes.
Got to have your chicken breasts.
Yep.
Oh, ribs. Yes, Barbara.
Ribs is not on the list.
Really?
Yeah. Sausage and lamb chops. I never made lamb chops on the barbecue.
I would be too afraid of ruining the lamb chop. It's almost like it's too expensive a cut of meat for me to even try to grill them properly. That is, you're like, you think we're going to okay, here I go dissing on Craig again. But listen, there's a thing going on here.
Oh.
We've got a gas barbecue, and then we've got our coal barbecue, okay?
Okay, why?
Because apparently the coal barbecue makes everything taste that much better. That's the real barbecue, okay? But he hasn't, and he'll admit to this, hasn't quite grasped the proper way to use the round thingy that he pulls out on wheels and puts the coals in, and it's like you need a university course under your belt, I think, to be able to use that coal barbecue the right way. So every time he brings it out, and you gotta put the coals on, then you've got to wait hours for it to get to the right point, because
Really?
the coals have to be right. They can't be flames. It's just you're heating it. I don't know. Anyway, and then I'm like, let's not cook the steaks on the coal barbecue. Let's just put the burgers on there, and I'll do the steaks on the gas barbecue because I don't want them to get ruined.
Oh, I see.
Because usually by the time he takes whatever meat is on the coal barbecue, it's like, what is that? Petrified meat.
There's two challenges then. It's the setting up and the actual cooking on the coal.
You gotta know when to hold them.
And know when to fold them?
And know when to grill them. Yes, you do.
Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, what's the deal? Barbara said, I was going to bring this up, the big green egg barbecue thing. Is that what Craig has?
No. He has an original 1960s version of whatever. The coal. It's not a hibachi. It's not like your little hibachi in the ground. It's, it's got your 4 legs and it's a bubble. It's a dome thingy. You put your coals in there, and then you put a whole bunch of lighter fluid, and it's going to burn the house down, and then you light it, and then you wait. And then you got to know when to cook properly. I'm like, whenever he brings it out, it's always like on a Sunday. Oh. And I hear it come out of the shed. I'm like, oh, God, here we go again. Burnt dinner.
Tender.
Get him a book.
Yeah, Norm, that's old school.
It is. I know. And apparently the meat tastes better. I love the way it smells. I do. And when somebody else in the neighborhood is cooking with coal, you can smell it. Oh, yeah. Smell that?
It's good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Well, there you go. Good luck. I don't know. Maybe he needs to take a lesson or something on the coal barbecue.
He thinks it's fine.
Oh, well, as long as he's enjoying it then.
I guess.
Okay. One other thing before we get out of here, the PGA. We talked about Phil Mickelson winning the PGA Championship, old man Phil at 50, and the swarms of people coming onto the fairway following Koepka and Mickelson as they went to down the fairway onto the green and all that, and the security was nil.
Terrible.
Horrible, right? A bunch of guys like this.
Yeah, it's just terrible. And you know what I actually thought was going to happen but didn't? I thought that once Phil and Brooks Koepka made their way through the crowd, I thought there would be a pause, like a timeout. Can we get the crowd in order here? Because
maybe an announcement.
Right. But that didn't happen. So I was expecting, everybody to go nuts after he got, but they were okay after. But yeah.
So the PGA just released this statement about the lack of security and the fans just being crazy on Sunday, and it says while we welcome the enthusiastic fan engagement, we regret that a moment of high elation and pent up emotion by spectators on the 18th during the conclusion of the historic PGA Championship, briefly overwhelmed security and made two players and their caddies feel vulnerable. We always put player safety at the top of our list and are grateful that order was restored.
Well, okay. All right, whatever. I just don't know.
Oh my God. Imagine all those people around you and you're trying to hit your approach shot.
No. Like that was intimidating. And like in COVID times too, it's like, get away.
Yeah, right.
They're all touching him and he's trying to work his way through. I thought Phil handled it really well. You know, he's got a focus and he's got people like all over him. It could have been very overwhelming. But I thought he, hey, thanks, guys. Thanks. He just always seems like a really nice guy. Yeah. Thanks.
And what was it at that point? Was Phil at 6 under and Koepka was at 4?
Yeah, I don't think it was one shot. He was one shot.
I think it was 2, but I mean, at that point, on the approach shots, you could have a bogey birdie situation, which would have ended tied, and they, there was still like some question. It was almost like the, a coronation of Phil, but it was like, okay, well, if Phil hits a bad shot into the bunker or something, there's a chance he could bogey. If Koepka hits a good shot, makes his putt, he could birdie. We could be tied after this. Yeah. Then what?
Oh, you give the club to the fan next to you, and maybe they try.
You had it.
Yeah, I thought it was really mishandled.
Big time.
Could have been a lot worse, yeah.
But you liked Phil's sunglasses.
I love his look, man. And I was disappointed he wasn't all in black because I always like calling him Johnny Cash. But, he's really been getting in shape, losing weight last couple of years. Not that he was really overweight, but, yeah, he's obviously got a different mind frame, and it's working for him.
Yeah. And, with nutrition and exercise and all this stuff, what we know, I don't think it's going to be unusual to see old men like Phil in their late 40s and early 50s be able to compete.
Right. How old is Lee, the British guy? Lee, what's his name?
Westwood?
Yeah. How old is Lee? Like, is he prematurely
would be around
great?
The same age.
Yeah. Because he's been doing well lately as well.
Why can't I? He is 48.
Okay.
48 for Lee Westwood. And Tiger is like 45.
Is he really?
Same age as me, yeah.
Wow.
He's like a month younger than me.
I still think of him as a young dude.
Yeah. Winning the Masters at whatever he was, 19 or whatever it is. Okay, that's enough for today.
Oh, all right.
Unless you have something else you'd like to...
No, I'll save it. I'll save all my good stuff.
All right.
I'll save it for
Why don't you go
tomorrow.
barbecue something for lunch. Get out the coal.
Yeah, well, if I start it now, it'll be ready by dinner time. You got to let the coals...
The bag of Kingsford over Lisa's shoulder.
That's it. And you spray on all the... whatever that is. I don't know. It always reminds me of camping.
Oh, there is one more
camping?
thing I wanted to show you that you'll see outside today. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but you'll see me following the Fuzzy.
Oh, yeah. There's one.
There it is. The Fuzzy going through my backyard. There it is. I found one. They're starting.
Yeah,
Keys
you were like,
done.
You were like, where are they all? Yeah. Well,
So
that's
beware
great.
the
Congratulations. Yes. All right. Outside, I got to water before it gets too hot.
All right. Sounds good. Get outside, everyone. Enjoy the day. Drink plenty of water. Yada, yada, yada. Back tomorrow morning, 5 to 9 on AM 800. Oh, yeah, Lulu. Where is Lulu? Can you see her? There she is.
Lulu. Oh, she shifted. She shifted. Leave me alone.
Oh, yeah. Leave me alone. I don't want to be on your little show here. All right. Have a good day, everyone. We'll see you.